to the Jerk Circle podcast. I am your host, Harold, and today we have a part 2 of our part 1 event of Christmas movies, but I think that this episode's going to be a little bit different because I hate each and every single one of you guys. I'm mad, I'm angry, I'm ready to let out my frustrations and, let it out on you, I'm ready to two-hand choke you.
You don't sound angry to me.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't sound angry.
Well, I'm kind of like the Hulk. Once I get angry, I'll start smashing shit, so.
Uh-huh.
But before we start going on Warpath, before we even start introductions for the episode, we have a first for the podcast today.
Oh, boy.
You might be asking, Harold, first what? We already did our first episode. We haven't done our first...
What is it?
We haven't dropped our first OnlyFans yet. That's going to be later. We will definitely have to do a collab butt naked together. But we have our first question. The first ever mail-in, baby.
Oh,
we
really?
made it somewhere. Oh, boy.
No way.
Let's get a round of applause for everyone, man. We made it big time. We got somebody putting in mail.
It's going to be some, stupid question being just shut it down. Why are you still doing this?
Let's see what happens.
All right, let me open it up real quick.
Yeah, who's it from? You gotta read who is it,
All right.
and what it is.
This letter is to let you know that we are evicted. Oh, wrong letter. Hold on. Wrong letter. Oops.
Rip.
Um.
Harold, I got some bad news for you.
Oh man. Send another letter if you got a place that I can stay in. Anyway. The first question is they don't want to be named. They're anonymous. Don't want to get doxxed. Their name isn't Jeffrey. Isn't anything like that. The person wants to know if Dylan, our favorite Oriental member, if he has any special lady friends in his life. Ooh, romantical. Oh.
Romantical.
So Dylan. No?
I wonder who this person could
Do you have any?
be.
Okay, wait. Do you have maybe any dude friends? It is 2023.
Don't forget about me,
Yeah,
baby.
we don't swing
It's
like
not
that.
2023.
Oh,
That's what-
shoot,
yeah,
that
it's
was
also the
last
wrong
year.
year entirely.
We're in this year now. You're right. We changed it this year.
Oh,
We're
my.
in this year.
This year.
Yeah, I'll take Jared home. Jared's a cutie pie.
Yeah.
Dude, Jared
I
is so
think
cute.
we're gingers anyways.
Dude, the big purr. Ooh. Kitty cat.
A big cat.
Kitty cat go
You know
meow.
All right, that's.
But
yeah.
yes, for our listener out there, Dylan, he's not looking for girls right now. He might be looking for girls, guys, who knows? Later, maybe we got to get an episode of The Bachelor on here.
Boy.
We gotta
Harold tells me I do have to bring a smoking hot date to his wedding now.
I already told him if it's not a hot lady, he can turn around and go home. He needs to have a date.
Mm-hmm.
Will I suffice?
I'll take you anywhere, baby.
Yes.
Only if you're wearing a tight white dress.
Plan on wearing my fucking banana
You
hammock.
can't wear white to a wedding.
I was gonna say, I think
Yeah,
your
only
wife
the
is
bride
gonna
can.
be pissed.
Well, it's gonna be white, but you're gonna see nothing but ginger because a big, sexy orange Garfield man's gonna be there. So,
You ain't wrong.
but yes, first question. If you guys got any, more questions, you can mail us. You can call us. You could come to our house and ask us.
No.
You can
No.
Snapchat us.
Just the first option.
You can message us on any of our streaming platforms that we are on or YouTube. You could ask our parents to ask us. There's a lot of options available. We're all open. You can ask our landlord to ask us. Anything's available.
We're really old and classic. We like the pigeon carrier, so
Yes.
just go ahead
Maybe
and
a
find.
raven?
Yeah, raven's fine. Whatever bird you see fit. And we'll get back to you in 4 to 6 business months.
As Mike Tyson would say, if you want to send in the contract, you got to sign the contract. Okay, I got to take that back. He's gonna beat my ass. But before we start slobber knocking each other, Andrew, how are you doing today, buddy?
Before I answer that question, I'm just gonna say to our audience, when you do send in questions, it can be about anything. So don't hesitate to ask a certain question. We love the content. It adds to the pod, it adds to the show. Eventually when we get video, so don't hold back. So enjoy the questions, keep them coming. We appreciate it. I'm doing good. It's Wednesday. Wednesday's almost done. Thursday night football tomorrow. College playoffs
Yeah,
this
that's gonna be
Saturday.
fun.
I mean, we've had bowl games this week already, but
Yeah, but they don't count.
They don't count.
the big games, like one there's Friday night. It's Indiana and Notre Dame. That'll be a good one to watch Friday night. And then we've got not one, not two, but three college football
So
playoff
who do
games.
you want to win the whole championship?
I don't know. Like this year, I wasn't really like driven by a specific team. I like Texas,
Okay.
and I like Oregon. Anybody but Georgia. I don't like Georgia. Get
Or Ohio
Georgia
State.
out of here.
What's
Yeah,
wrong
well-
with Carson Beck? You don't like him?
Have you seen that man? Have you seen the way he looks? Man,
Just bullying him.
That
I don't
man
like the
look-
way he looks.
that man looked like a bruised potato. Okay.
Oh,
But and then we also have two NFL games Saturday, so it'll be a nice
Wow.
Saturday, nice weekend. Plus, I find out if I will be off for 2 weeks tomorrow. So yeah, a lot of good stuff to look forward to. So I'm doing really well.
That's good to hear, Angie. You know, it's good to hear you doing good. Dylan, how we feeling?
yes, sir. We're feeling all right. You know, we're working our lives away, as always. Looking forward to the weekend. We got the family Christmas. One of a couple, I think I'm going to. But yeah, you know, we're just getting singled out by questions over here already. That's cool.
Well, you kind of
Not
like you're like
not
this.
like anyone here doesn't know, but you know,
You're like a
it's nice to get asked.
You're like the sexual mascot, you know? You're like the eye candy. Like in the K-pop group, they have the one like boy or girl
Yeah.
that's like get everyone like hooting and hollering. You're like you're that for us. Our eye candy.
Is there a reason you went with K-pop, Harold?
You know, I wasn't going for it, but now that you mention it, that is a phenomenal comparison to
Just
me.
kind of ties right in there, huh?
Yeah. Although you'd be more of a
Yeah, don't-
C-pop guy, but
Could have been baby metal.
what?
Don't think I don't see you staring at me at work, though, Harold. I catch you.
Dude,
Yeah, I know. I have to fucking yell at them every time.
The day
Everybody
gets
stares at me at work.
Checking
let me
out my
tell you.
man.
the day gets long, the boss man, you know, gets upset with me, but man, there's something about that neighbor next door that I work next to. Long legs and longer ambitions, so, you know, can't argue. Can't complain about me, just a brother checking another brother out.
Mhm.
But
You gotta do that as a man.
you can do that as a man. Not as a free man though, cuz you know, I'm on parole now. But anyways,
You're signed under contract.
yeah. I can't transfer. I can't enter the transfer portal. I'm out of eligibility.
Yeah, you got a while left in your contract.
Yeah, call me Deshaun Watson. Actually, okay, don't call me
no.
that. Anyway,
maybe not.
scratch
Maybe
that.
not.
Editor, edit that out, man. Get that out. I didn't say that.
Jesus.
Speaking of having I don't know. Anyway, Jared, how's it going, buddy?
You know me, I'm still living that dream.
Living that
That's
dream.
it. Same as Dylan. I got 2 Christmases this weekend. We got the big family one, and then Sunday we're doing one with my mom and sister.
Oh, there you go.
And then, you know, get to go to work for one day, have 2 more off. So that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Although
short week.
we all know they're gonna make us work Friday next week.
Oh yeah, we'll be there.
So what should be a short week, they're gonna be like, hey, you're gonna come in and not make any overtime.
Yeah.
Can't
Because
run
everybody
like,
loves that.
Yeah. But you know what?
That's about it.
We got taxes to pay. We got stuff to pay for. So it sucks. But you know what? Got to stack that bread, get that money up, not the funny up. You know.
Yeah, hobbies ain't
Not the
cheap.
worst. We'll take the money.
As
Yeah, at
a
least we out here employed making money, man.
As a big nose, I love sniffing some coins, man. You know, pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. That was my favorite kindergarten song. But
Oh boy.
I think we got to take the
Alright.
gloves off, boys. I think we got to take off all the protection that we have because we're gonna get rowdy. We're gonna get a little heavy. Well, I mean, we're all kind of heavy, but you know, we gotta talk about the not so holly jolly part of Christmas, and that's some stuff that gets overrated. You know, I don't know about you, but everyone thinks of Christmas as such a happy, you know, can do no wrong time. But there's a couple of things that it makes my eyes squint. You know, like really irks me. And I don't know if we should start with a layup or start beefing right away. But let me tell you, man, fruitcake is disgusting. If you like fruitcake, go home.
Can't argue with you.
Yeah, no, I think
the
we're gonna
concept
agree.
just sounds gross.
Yeah, I mean, they're all good by themselves, but mashed together just doesn't work.
Another layup for you here, Harold, is Mariah Carey.
Terrible. Oh my God, worst song.
Absolutely
The
horrific.
worst song. I hate it.
What do we think?
Cannot stand that.
I can listen to any Christmas song except that fucking song.
Have you guys seen I saw this back like before Thanksgiving just because it like Halloween was done. It was like in between Halloween and Thanksgiving. But it was a TikTok. The man steps outside just because it was like a little bit more crisp outside and closer to Thanksgiving, and it was just like an echo of Mariah Carey doing the and he like stops and looks up at the sky going all paranoid and stuff.
Oh no, that was terrible.
It's hilarious.
I think we should get rid of Mariah Carey, take away her Christmas license, and replace it with Last
Yes.
Christmas by Wham. I think it's a much better Christmas song. And
Any of them are better.
you get rid of the... Oh, we're going to start fighting early. If you get rid of the hook, you can play it anytime. Because the last Christmas I gave you my heart. Such a catchy song, man. I know Dylan's going to start arguing, and this might be
I
the
think it's
part
a
where we
catchy
got to
song.
start swinging. But Dylan, what do you...
I don't think it's the worst. I think Santa Baby is probably the worst. That one's just annoying.
Depends on who's singing it.
Dylan
it's
sings it
always
pretty good.
The female.
Yeah, there's some people that just do it really well.
Dylan, can you
Yeah.
sing it for us right now?
Not a chance.
Or the hippopotamus. I want a hippopotamus.
Now that
I want a
one- that one I'm not
hippopotamus
a
for
fan of.
Christmas.
That's a goofy
Oh,
ass
that's so
one.
catchy.
Yeah, no.
It is, it's
catchy.
catchy.
Oh,
And it's
I
good
want-
when you're like 12.
Well, that's what makes the song catchy.
I don't want to hear it.
All I
You know,
want for
you go to a little
Christmas
kid's
is my
Christmas concert,
two
hate it,
front
Dylan.
teeth.
I'll listen to it there. But I don't want to hear it on the radio as a grown adult driving to
What?
work every morning.
I don't want to hear you.
If I heard that on the radio
Yes, you
station,
do.
I'm switching it over.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Not me. I'm listening to it all
Yeah,
day.
you do.
Yabba dabba doo.
It's a classic.
I got
but
that
that would
special
do me.
man's in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. You know, that was a couple easy layups, but I think we got to start hurting some feelings. Andrew, you
right.
caused a lot of controversy, not only with the on-cast
no.
members, but our audience. When
Of course.
Jared
I'm
was
gonna get
discussing his
roasted.
movies, a couple of people were questioning, you know, if you didn't like, which one was it? No. Let me get this right. We were talking about the Santa
No,
Clauses, I
no,
think, and you
That's
made a
what we
noise.
thought.
You want to
Right.
explain what you meant by that?
Yes, I will give some clarity because the
Please
two
do.
movies. this is. I'm gonna get roasted for this. So there was the question. I think it was Jared's second go at what movie he loves, or maybe it was his first one. I don't know. But he was deciding between Elf and the Santa Claus, and my exhale or grunt or whatever you want to call it, where it was just was towards Elf. I am not a fan of Elf. You can roast me, you can send me mean tweets, you can send me threats. I'm gonna get them, but I don't like the movie. I'm not a Will Ferrell fan. Never have been. That's why I don't like the movie. So there you have it.
I mean, I want to be mad, but I get the way you put it because we've had this discussion at work. I can't stand Sam Jackson because of most of his movies because of him.
Yeah,
It's the
it's
same concept because both of them guys have their same shtick they do in every single movie they're in.
yeah.
And if you don't like it, you're not gonna like the movies. If you love
Right.
it, you're gonna love almost every movie.
and
I
it's
love
not like
Will Ferrell.
it's not like, oh well, I'm not talking like I haven't seen the movie, and I've only read reviews or whatever. I've seen Elf. I've watched it a couple times.
I mean, it's
I'm
hard
just
not
not
to. It's
a
on every channel this time of year.
right.
Yeah.
I'm just not a Will Ferrell fan. Like, we all know that humor is subjective, so certain things that one person might find hilarious or funny, the other person might not. I don't find Will Ferrell very funny. I feel like it's almost forced in a certain way. It doesn't, like, maybe the script writers, maybe that's just how he is, but a lot of the times it's just like a lot of yelling, a lot of swearing, a lot of screaming, to me, I'm just like, I don't find that funny. A lot of people do. They like loud people. They like when they make, really loud sayings with swear words, and to me, I'm just like, that's not the most funny thing. And Elf is just like, he's just very loud at a lot of stuff. Like he is with a lot of movies. He's pretty much almost the same character, in a lot of movies, I'd say. So I'm just not a big fan, and yeah, you can roast me alive if you want.
I thought Will Ferrell was great in Get Hard. That was a funny movie by him. When he's explaining
It's
to
not, though.
the hood the stock market and stuff, and they're like, so we rob him. He goes, no, we trade on the stock market. He goes, it's like a robbery but without the murder. And they're like, oh, I thought it was pretty funny. I disagree. I understand that Will Ferrell as an actor has a lot of misses.
Big old.
And I had
He's
a
got big old personality, that man.
he has a lot of personality, and maybe he has a little too much personality. But going through some of his older movies, I learned that he's not as funny in a lot of stuff. Elf, I still like. Around the
love
holiday
Elf.
spirit, I really like Elf. It's not my favorite one, but I still
I do
like
only
it.
like that movie during Christmas time. Any other time of the year, I am not watching it. I will throw that out there.
Are any of us watching Christmas movies in July?
Well,
Yeah,
there is.
Not me.
Okay, we
'Cause
might.
I don't really find myself watching Christmas movies around any
Oh,
other
you
time.
should.
We might
Hypocrite.
have to get the noise complaint started because there is one Christmas movie I do watch in July, and that's Die Hard.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
That's
That's
not-
not a Christmas movie.
not Christmas,
Just shut up.
Harold.
Well, when does it take place, Dylan?
That don't matter.
Time of year that the movie takes place does not dictate whether it's a Christmas movie or not.
He's trying to get his family back together for Christmas, and they're at a Christmas party.
Hey, when the man himself said it's not a Christmas movie, what more do you need?
That man. Okay, out of respect for Bruce Willis, I'm not going to say what I was going to
Ooh.
say, but
God, you
Burn!
Violent Nights is a Christmas movie. Oh, Santa Claus has guns. He's John Wick now. That makes it a Christmas movie? What, are you
I
going to
don't-
say that my biography is going to be a horror movie? That's not how it works.
I can't comment. I've never seen it.
Oh, you'll
Would
see
you
it.
say then? Would you say then like horror movies that come out and are around Christmas are Christmas movies?
Ooh, is Krampus a Christmas movie? I think that's...
I mean, Krampus is
kind of.
anti-Santa. It's got to be.
What was
Yeah, it's just like
What was the movie called with the kids that, like, it's like someone's breaking in, but then you find out the one kid is, like, trying to hook up with the babysitter. You know which one I'm talking about?
I have no clue.
Oh.
no. What? Are you sure you're watching a movie?
No, it was a Christmas one. No, it was a Christmas
What
movie.
kind of movie are you watching here?
Let me see if I can find it. Maybe you guys got a yap while I try to find it. But I remember watching some kind of
God.
Christmas movie where it was like horror, and then it turns out that there's like something going on, and it's like really weird, and it's really creepy.
Yeah, I
Sounds
don't.
like it.
Where is it?
I don't know.
No, it was a Christmas movie. Trust me, it wasn't one of those
Yeah. I don't
other
know.
movies.
I don't know if
You
I would
better figure it out.
consider. Gotta figure out what.
What that movie is.
I gotta find
'Cause
it.
I'm having no clue.
Well, in the meantime, Dylan, did you have something that you wanted to bring to the table?
Mm,
Wanna
well,
fight
I
about
kind of wanted to talk about. You guys. I mean, I'll agree with you. It's not a Christmas movie, but there is a movie that my family treats like one. We only watch it at Christmas, and I'll give you it's a weirder movie. I'll say that much.
it? Okay.
Um, it's called Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. I don't know if any of you have ever seen it.
Never
old
even heard
movie.
of it.
Came out in 1954.
Oh God, no.
Damn, I ain't that old.
Yeah, I was like, dude, what do you expect from me? I like my colored TV.
Right?
But this guy, it's pretty much like this woodsman. He goes to town, gets married in like one day, and then comes back with his wife in the mountains where he lives with his 6 brothers.
One day, did you say?
Yeah, one day. They got married in one day.
Dang.
Damn.
All of whom live in his cabin, and she begins teaching the brothers proper behavior and, most importantly, how to court a woman. But after the brothers kidnap 6 local girls during a town barn raising,
Oh,
What
Jesus.
is this movie?
Oh,
and
fuck.
they trap them with them for the winter after causing an avalanche, they fall in love with them over the winter into the spring until their families can come and rescue them.
Oh.
It is okay. It's one of the weirdest movies, and it's a horrible explanation, but it is so good.
I was gonna say, that doesn't sound like a Christmas movie.
It's
Unless your
not.
Christmas
I will
is
tell
really
you,
weird
it's
and
not
twisted.
a Christmas movie, but my family treats us as such. We only watch it at Christmas, and it is such a good movie.
What's
fair.
the reason for why you watch it around Christmas?
I don't know.
Well, you're gonna have to ask your
They
dad
just-
that, man.
They just all I can remember is we watch it at Christmas. That's the only time they break it out.
I found a movie. It's called Better Watch Out. It's supposed to be a girl babysitting a kid, and then as they're babysitting the kid for the holidays, like crazy shit starts happening. But unfortunately, I tried searching up Christmas horror babysitter movie, and I got a link to a website that's not family friendly. So Google, you got to step your game up.
You that's what the movie was.
That girl is
Yeah.
definitely on the naughty list, dude. Ain't no way.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I thought that the elf conversation would get a little bit more heated, so I guess I got to start the pot a little bit. Jared, you don't like the
Yes.
Polar Express, bud?
I don't like the Polar Express, no.
Really?
No, that is one of my least favorite Christmas movies, if I'm being honest.
And why is that?
Yeah, why
I
is
mean,
that?
it's a weird movie. It looks terrible now. It hasn't aged well at all, first off.
I mean, looks terrible.
It looks terrible. The
do you
CGI
mean?
looks like it was from the fucking 1960s. It's terrible.
It was made in 2004, my guy.
I know, and it was bad back then.
No. All right.
And then they're running around on this fucking magical train kidnapping kids.
They don't kidnap.
Motherfucker, they're kidnapping every one of them.
They asked for permission. The kids willingly get on.
That
they
is
asked for
totally
permission?
Yeah.
Literally,
talking to
the
their
conductor.
parents.
No, hold on. The conductor literally goes, "Do you want to get on aboard?" And then, and actually, he takes without the child, and the guy's like, "Oh shit, no!"
Oh, you cut out a little bit
You know,
there,
I think
bud.
the same concept applies to a man with candy in a van.
Probably, yeah.
Kid, you want to get in? I got candy. Kid, you want to get on the
Kid, you
train?
want to get? We're going to
North
see
Pole."
Santa.
You know, I will say this. Even if we ignore the shady premises of a man luring kids onto the train, if we say, well, the kids wanted it, the kids got hopped on, there is so much child endangerment that CPS would have that whole ride and have Santa Claus behind
No, we're not gonna
bars.
talk about that. We're not gonna look at that.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about that part.
No, we're not gonna talk about that
That
part.
part's off
Oh,
limits.
The conductors are perfectly capable of getting them to that.
I do not believe that. I don't think they would pass a drug screening if they tested them.
I mean, I gotta give it to him. I thought every one of them was gonna die on that thing.
Oh my gosh.
You know, there's an alternate
It's
Polar
not
Express
happening.
where there's like everyone dead at the bottom of that lake. The one where the kid, like, as they're going down the by the way, whoever made that, I know I mentioned this the last episode. Whoever made the train track, fucking go down like at 1 degree angle, you're going to hell.
Hey.
You're going
Hey,
away
that's-
from. You're a bad man.
That's a roller coaster ride, man.
It
That's,
is.
that's exciting.
Who?
How
Okay.
about that?
Who?
That is the most rickety roller coaster ever.
Yes,
Hey, did they survive?
barely.
Barely?
Yeah.
Hey, I put a bunch
they,
of kids
well,
in
they
my.
did, didn't they?
I put a bunch of kids in my trunk, threw ice on them, and then did donuts in the Walmart parking lot. Did they survive? Yeah. That's okay.
Was anybody injured? No.
Yes.
Who?
Okay, actually, has anyone hurt?
No, I don't think
You know
so.
what? You
I
know
don't
what the
recall.
one and only good thing about that movie was?
What's that?
That is proof that every kid and adult from Jersey is an asshole.
You need to go. I need to go. Someone needs to go. This is why we got drones in New Jersey, because they're going to dome people like you the millisecond you cross over, buddy.
Don't worry, I ain't ever going there. I'm good.
I mean,
Yeah, that kid needs help.
dude, he didn't do it. He like spit on his sister, like loogie. I don't know what, like a booger. He put a booger and like put a thumbtack underneath his teacher's
That's
chair.
probably the kind of shit you did when you were growing up there.
Dude,
wasn't
I
it?
was scared. I was afraid. My mama put the fear of you act up in school, you're gonna end up waterboarded, kid. I got lunch detention one time. That's my
Damn.
closest run-in with the law. Well, I did other stuff too, but we'll do a self-incriminating episode later. But yeah,
Okay.
the Polar Express says that kids from New Jersey are bad. I think that's discrimination of some sort.
I think that's the most truthful thing of that entire movie.
I think it's because of his behavior, and he's not thinking of others.
Is that a typical
No.
Jersey thing?
I don't know.
I don't know, Harold, is it?
I mean, the Yankees, they're in New York, but they got a lot of guys from Jersey, so, they're not very considerate of others.
So that would answer the question.
Yep.
I think so.
Doesn't bode well.
Does not bode well.
I would say that they're probably worse movies than the Polar Express. Like the one Dylan
Oh, I
just talked
can't
about.
argue that.
Which one was
I
that,
can't
Bill?
argue it's worse.
Oh, his shed one?
No, you can't judge it. You haven't seen it.
No, but you know what
No,
one
but
we
you
can...
just explained it.
You know which one
Yeah.
we can judge?
And it
I-
sounds awful on paper, but if you watch it, I guarantee it's better than it sounds.
On paper, it looks bad. But on the
Okay.
floor, it looks good. Dylan's
On paper, it looks awful.
favorite Christmas movie. Now, I like it, but I remember Jared having a little something, like a little
What's his
pebble in
favorite
his boot.
Christmas movie?
Dylan, what's your favorite
Christmas
Christmas movie?
Vacation.
Jared doesn't like this movie?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I never
It's
said
not that he
that.
doesn't like it. He just doesn't think it's the best one. He doesn't.
I don't
agree
think
with
it's the best one. I still love it.
What's the best one?
I told you Santa Claus is the best Christmas
No,
movie.
oh,
The
no,
Santa
no.
Claus.
No.
Which one? The first one?
First one.
Second one's kind of poopy, Duke. Third one,
No,
Better than
what's
the third
wrong?
one.
The
Better
third
than
one
the
was-
third one.
The second one is amazing. What are you
second
talking
one is
about?
the
The
Harold
second
favorite.
one's ass. And you can't even
What
get
do
mad
you
at me.
mean?
Dude,
What do you mean?
The first one is so funny. I haven't been like a flight like that since the 50s. Like the one girl, it's like, don't you look a little young? Tim Allen says to the little girl, and she goes, I'm whatever years old in Elf. I'm a little old for you, buddy. There's so much funnier scenes in the first one. The second one feels like it got a little dumbed down, and then it's very predictable. Like, oh, the hot principal that's really uptight is gonna fall in love. It's so predictable, and I hate that
Yeah, but,
fat
like, it's
little
the whole-
kid.
it's
I
the
hate who's
Christmas magic, dude.
Yeah.
whoever
Yeah.
is the supervisor for them elves and summons Toy Santa elf. That guy needs to go on leave. He is the worst supervisor
What's
I've
his
ever
name?
seen.
He's so great.
He's
Oh my
hilarious,
God.
man. What are you
He's
talking
turbo
about?
What is
dog
his
shit. He let fucking fascist Santa come into town, dude.
Harold, you're outnumbered on this one.
You know what? I'd rather be
you are.
outnumbered. I'd rather
You're
be
not
locked in a
right.
room against three guys if I know I'm right. Well,
You're not, though.
You are locked in the room against three guys right now.
you know what? As a great person once said, I'm not locked in here
And
with
you're
you.
wrong.
You're locked in here with me, motherfucker. We're not.
I'm not scared.
The third one, if it wasn't for the ending, I would say is the second best one. But
No.
Oh.
well, it still is the second one.
Uh,
I kind of like the Jack Frost a little bit because it's like, oh, there's a bad guy. There's some kind of conflict instead of, oh, they're racing against time. They're racing against a guy that's not even real. At least the first one's the best one, though.
None of those characters are real.
None of them.
What? Wait, what do you
Maybe
mean
the
they're
Tooth
not
Fairy.
real? Santa
Or the
Claus is in it.
Mullinator.
Oh, you're right, Harold. You're right.
Santa Claus is in there. The one that looks like the Roman guy. Cupid's in there. Cupid's real.
Mm.
Who else is in there?
Oh, man.
Sandman. My fiance
Got
looks like
Sandman.
Sandman every single morning when
Got
she has
Mother
to get up
Earth
for
is
work.
in there.
Harold,
Bud's in
maybe-
there. Bud's a character. I've seen
maybe
three
stop
Buds in town.
incriminating yourself.
There are three guys I know that are like Bud. The daddy.
The daddy.
The daddy. Daddy.
We cannot agree with you, Harold. at
No,
all.
I'm
All
never
right,
gonna.
Well, here's what we can agree on then.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can find
Let's
it because
hear
I'm blanking right now. The new Grinch movie that came out, I know everyone says it's bad and it's not that good, but the soundtrack is way better than anything else any one of the other Grinches produced. Might be the Dr. Seuss's best soundtrack. So it makes it better than
Never
some of the
seen
other
it.
stuff.
Oh, I thought he for a minute was gonna say it's better than the original Grinch.
No,
The
I've never
soundtrack
seen it.
wise,
the original
yes.
is amazing.
Music
The
wise,
original
Harold.
is amazing.
See, hot takes
Amazing.
here. I am not a fan of the
Original's so
Jim
good.
Carrey one.
What?
Get out.
Okay, wait a minute.
Get
You're crazy.
out. Get out. You're done.
Don't let
Get
the
out.
door hit your ass on the way
I
out.
like Ginger's just a little bit less now.
Yeah, I mean that's understandable.
You know, I never liked them to begin with.
I
No,
would
I'm
say
kidding.
that he's gonna end.
I'm kidding.
I
I'm
would say
kidding.
he would end up on the
We have
naughty
Take it back.
list.
I take it back.
Yeah, okay, we'll reverse that. I would say he
I'm
end up
back
on
to
the.
the original cartoon's so much better. It's like so much better.
No, I think the
Yeah.
live action is the best.
In kindergarten, maybe.
100%.
No, can't agree.
It's the Grinch.
Loved it.
It's got
so
his
funny.
moments.
It has
hate,
so many moments.
hate, double hate.
See, I can't like Jim Carrey because he has given 30
Charlie.
years of heartache.
Like, you will never get another Grinch.
Here's
like
what I
Jim
don't
If you like the
get.
Carrey. It
facts,
is
mate, press the
hilarious.
side.
You don't like. Okay. You don't like the Grinch Jim Carrey because of him being like an absurd actor. You know who else is an absurd actor? Jack Black. You like him? I like Jack. Okay, I like Jack
Again,
Black. Don't get me wrong.
If you don't like that character shtick, you're not gonna like most of his movies.
Nacho Libre is my top 5 movie of all time. I
that is
love
my
me some
least
Jack Black.
favorite Jack Black movie.
Oh,
Five.
bitch,
No.
it's on. I'm taking my fucking nails off now. You're kidding me.
Jesus
Nacho
Christ,
Libre
that
is
movie's
so
terrible.
good.
Your nails.
Hold my earrings.
It is
Nacho-
terrible.
Hold my poodle.
What? Man, get that
Oh
corn
my
out of my
God.
face. It's so funny. And then, as a kid, watching Jack Black literally fly through the air made me want to become a professional wrestler.
Well, why didn't you?
I got lazy.
That's fair.
I'm fat.
That's
You could literally just show up to WWE
So is Nacho Libre.
and you'd probably be a wrestler.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah, even, hey, Luke, buddy, if you got an opening on your roster, you need something for a championship match, I'm your guy. But, no. Jack Black's good. Jim Carrey's good, Jared, and you're in danger of ending up on the double naughty list. You know who else is on the double naughty list? Ask me
Who's
who's on
that?
the double naughty list.
Who's on the double naughty list?
Diddy! And Watson.
Wow.
And probably a couple other guys that I can't think of right now. You're going to end up
Probably
with those
not.
absolute gooners.
Oh yeah.
You're a dirty, dirty man, Jared.
Yeah. Well, you'll have that.
You're lucky you keep.
Damn right.
He's just eye candy. He's like a blonde, you know. He ain't much in the brain,
He
but he's
is,
a lot
dude.
in the backside, if you know what I
Hey,
mean.
like I said before, Jim Carrey is the reason for all my heartache throughout the years being a Dolphins fan.
That
his
is.
fault.
Oh, this is deeper then. Maybe it's not. He hates Jim Carrey
You're gonna have
because
to
he.
explain this one a little bit.
Yeah, this goes to the childhood.
I mean, yeah. I was obsessed with the Ace Ventura movie as a child, and obviously that's based around the Dolphins, so that's where I got that from.
Jim Carrey caused
So
you decades of
basically,
suffering.
it's his fucking fault. Fuck him.
Ooh.
Okay, but what movie would you have watched back in the day? Like, remember the Titans? You want to be a Titans fan? There's a couple Yankee movies. You want to be a Yankees fan?
No.
There's a movie, The Mighty Ducks.
I love the
we're
Mighty
getting a
Ducks
little off
movie.
Why
topic.
we're switching sports.
I don't know.
now.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, back to your childhood trauma. So you don't like the Grinch. How do we feel about Christmas Carol? Specifically the newer animated one, the 2009 one with Jim Carrey in it.
I haven't seen it.
No?
I like that one.
That one's good.
No.
That's very
See,
good.
I
Very creepy.
like Christmas Carol, like I've always been like super
Ooh, I like the Christmas
judgy
Carol.
on. I think
I like the version
they
with
have to do it well,
Yes.
what's his
and
name?
that one really did. I think.
The Bill Murray version
Yes.
is the best.
I think the Jim Carrey one in 2009 is probably the best.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Um,
Also,
gonna-
I mean, the Muppet one is good too.
The Muppets.
The Muppets.
The Muppet.
Can I throw some in there?
Dive right in, brother.
There, pal.
Okay. So gonna give one that I like, and then I'm gonna give some that I don't like, and see if people get upset about them. So, like the ones like Mickey's Once Upon a Time Christmas or whatever, that 1999 one. When I watched that as a kid, that I really liked. Just because it had the feels of like a really good Christmas. I'd have to rewatch it because I don't remember a whole lot
It's
from
been
it.
a long time for that one.
It's so good.
Yes, it is very good. Ones I don't like are like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
What?
I don't like that movie.
Dude, you need to go!
60s claymation?
What is wrong with you?
And you guys are giving me shit.
I don't like the
Calm
movie.
down, brother.
Dude,
I don't like
Harold,
the
you're
movie.
the boss. Mute this motherfucker.
Hey, email in at the
Wait,
Jerk
is
Circle
it-
podcast if you want to join it,
Is
because
it-
we got to shoot this guy into the moon.
Is it a 3v1 here?
I think it's a
Through the
3v1.
moon. Dude, it's a full
Dylan, I
billion
swear to
one.
God,
Stand
if
with
you
me.
turn into
Dylan,
a
please
Benedict
stand with me. I need help.
Dylan,
Benedict
don't be a
Arnold.
bitch.
I can teeter either way on it.
Dylan, you're such a fucking turncoat.
The reason why I say that.
It's down there on the list for me. Like it's not my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah.
I really don't like the animation style.
Yes! See?
It's not animation,
Dude.
it's claymation.
Exactly.
It's not really
good.
claymation though. It's
The
like
story is fine.
yeah, the story's fine. It's not really claymation. It's more like not like puppet
Stop
or
motion,
fabrication
kinda.
or whatever. Yeah, and it's just very, very creepy with that type of animation. I don't like it. Just like I think A Year Without Santa Claus is the same. You can look it up, but A Year Without Santa Claus is that same animation, and I'm not kidding you. I think there's a character that can sniff out children, if I remember correctly, in the movie. Like, no! What? No! Why would I watch that? That's terrifying! Like, absolutely not. And then I don't remember the name of the movie, but it's like with Mr. Freeze and Mr. Hot or whatever. That's the same animation. I hated it. I don't like it. They all in the same basket for me, and I won't watch them. As a kid growing up, didn't like it.
Jared,
You're
thinking
not
what I'm
okay
thinking?
with people sniffing out kids, but you're okay with them kidnapping them on a train.
They're not kidnapping them.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
hey, you
They
know
are.
what this is? It's a train.
Yeah, why don't you get on, boys?
Yeah, they gave him hot chocolate and took him to a wonderful place. Yeah, that sounds terrifying,
Well,
doesn't
what's the contents of that hot chocolate? There's definitely some other shit in it. That dude was
it?
seeing
Really?
ghosts.
You think so?
And the puppet
Yeah,
was
no, it
haunted.
wasn't.
So,
Same
and they're
movie,
not
by
in
the way.
Phasmophobia, so like it's not a game.
Oh,
The
God,
puppet-
no, just A Year Without Santa Claus is just terrifying.
I never seen that one.
I
mean-
don't
Oh,
remember
just
that
just
one.
look up the pictures, dude. It's
Yeah.
just terrifying.
Awful.
You know,
It's terrifying.
Jared, we can make our own podcast because I think that
we
was
might have to.
that
Okay.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a childhood
That's coming to town.
classic. That is.
Oh, dude, the Santa Claus is coming to town. That was so creepy. That dude that wouldn't let any Christmas happen in the town. That dude was such a dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll argue that.
You're right. That guy was.
I
That
just-
guy needed to get. That guy needed to get punched a couple times, get beat up.
Yeah.
I was just not a fan of those types of animation movies. So
I can give you that.
there, at least I got some fire going.
I
Okay,
can't
now
give
somebody
you
else
that.
take over.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, who wants
Somebody
to?
else take
who wants
over.
to burn at the
I
stake?
brought some fire.
All right, so since we were discussing Die Hard not being a Christmas movie, whoever said yeah, go fuck yourself.
Harold.
Yeah, that was Harold.
I still don't know if it's a Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas
I don't think
It's
it
movie.
not.
is.
It doesn't count.
So, here's my argument. I don't think it's a Christmas movie, but on the other hand, how is Home Alone any different?
Mm.
What do you mean?
I mean, we unanimously, I think that's a Christmas movie, but is it?
Yes.
Just it's the same concept as Die Hard. It just
How is
happens on Christmas.
How is it the same concept?
Okay, not the same concept, but it's the same aspect. Or however we're getting a Christmas movie from fucking Die Hard.
It's taking
It's the
place
same
during
thing.
Christmas.
It's
but
taking place during Christmas. It's the exact
You
same
can
thing as
have
fucking Home Alone.
Wow, you could have similarities in in maybe little parts or glimpses of the movies, but it doesn't mean that they're the same or the same concept. Or, they're completely different.
My question is, how is that any more Christmas than Die Hard? I mean, it's about a kid just trying to stop two dudes from robbing his house.
The dude.
No,
The kid
it's
with
not.
That's all it is.
Sight.
The whole preface of the movie is that his wish was to wish away his family. They go, and then there's a consequence for that wish, which brings the robbers, because it really, even though like his family really didn't disappear from his life forever, in that time it showed him a consequence for why he did what he did and what it would look like without his family there. Thus
they were
realizing
They were coming either way.
Yeah.
Because he would have.
yes, he doesn't. But he doesn't know that.
I mean, I
No.
guess.
He didn't know that. He believed that once he wished that was the outcome of that wish, and then after he won or succeeded against them, they came back.
Okay, that's your side, Dylan. You're up.
No offense, Ryan, Dylan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I think it's a Christmas movie,
I'm
but
not
the more you
fence
think
riding.
about
I
it,
think it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, Harold, what do you think?
Well, I also think it's a Christmas movie.
Okay.
I think it's not the main.
I don't think you can compare them.
It's not like the Santa
that was my
Claus is
argument.
like specifically like directly primary Christmas movie. I think Home Alone is not primarily like super duper Christmas, but it's more like
It holds a lot more than Die Hard does.
Yes, I would argue that.
anything holds more than Die Hard.
I mean,
Which is why it's not a Christmas movie.
Okay, not
you know
everything.
what? This is Die Hard
Oh
is
my
called
goodness.
a Christmas movie, so your like 60-year-old dad can put up with the family going, all right, we're putting on a Christmas movie, and it's Die Hard. Same thing with Violent
we're
Nights. That's what your dad puts on because he wants to watch like his stuff, but he has to come out for family, you know?
Well, you've seen Violent
We're
Nights.
just
Is that more
agreeing with
Christmas
extra
or more horror?
steps right now.
No, I would put Violent Night in the same tier as Die Hard.
Okay, I haven't seen it,
I
so
would
I have
too.
nothing on that.
I mean, it's directly a Christmas movie, but it's also not in spirit.
Not
It's Christmas John Wick.
I gotta
Like,
look up
because
the
he
movie.
says ho 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 Merry Christmas, that makes it a Christmas movie. You know.
Yeah, no, it's got a different like undertone to it. It's not. This is.
I feel like if there's not the feeling of Christmas when
murder.
you watch the
with a
movie,
Santa hat on.
yeah, if it's not the feeling of Christmas and the Christmas spirit and the Christmas joy, because like if you watch like, I'm just gonna throw out a really weird one, but like the Santa Buddies, they always talk about the spirit of Christmas or the magic of Christmas. If you don't feel that, see that, experience that in a movie when you watch it, then it's probably not a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
Fact. I can't argue that.
no sir, you're on this.
It's like the love of the game clause. It's the Christmas spirit clause. If you're not, I can make a movie right now called Christmas Joy, and it's like about like running dudes over in a car during Christmas. That doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
Oh my.
You're not making
It's
movies
in
ever.
rough concept. I'm open to title change, but you know what I'm saying.
Rough
Rough draft.
Yeah, well, you can edit that by yourself.
Yeah, let's go back to the drawing
Is there anything else that anybody else wants to add? We're kind of getting short on time here.
Yeah, I got a Christmas movie everybody needs to watch.
All right, fire away.
It is a horror Christmas movie,
Oh, great start.
and you have to be okay with subtitles because the entire movie's in Finnish.
Oh my
All
gosh.
right, we're done, and I'm out.
My
You're
my
out?
attention
Okay.
span's so
No, I'm
short
kidding,
from
I'm kidding.
TikTok. It better
So
be good.
It's called Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale.
Probably not watching.
What is it called?
It's called Rare Exports: A Christmas Tale,
Rare.
and it is. So a quick thing is, they're up digging in these fucking ice mountains or whatever, and they come across this big ass beast looking thing, which turns out to be Santa Claus, but more Krampus than anything. And it's got all these little elves, minions, whatever the hell you want to call them. So these minions in this movie run around, they steal children, and they're stealing ovens and heaters and shit because
Oh my God, that sounds so much worse than the Polar Express.
Well, I said this is a horror movie.
No.
But anyways, they're still in the ovens to melt this big ice sculpture that Santa's frozen in. And the children are there for him to feed and get stronger after he gets out of it.
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
But the elves in this movie, all right? So in the long story short, they catch them, blah, blah, blah. It never happens. But the elves in this movie are what we think Santa Claus looks like. You know, the red suit, the little pointy hat. Or not pointy hat, but... It is such a weird-ass movie. I watched it, I don't know, Christ, 10 years ago now. It is one of the greatest horror movies you're ever going to watch. If you're into low-budget horror movies like I am. And you're all right reading subtitles, because obviously, unless any of you know how to speak Finnish, you ain't going to know what the fuck they're saying.
All right. We have really big breaking news.
Oh, boy.
This might be the biggest news that we're going to break ever on the podcast.
Yeah, I doubt that.
They added the Skibbity toilet to Fortnite.
The what?
Skibbity toilet, the dude in
Why
the
would
toilet.
you even mention that?
I don't even know what the
Do you
hell
want
that
to close
is.
out this episode?
Please.
I think
Better
I want
Fortnite
to
talk.
just put a 9 mil in the brain, honestly. Harold does.
Sorry.
I have an
Why are you so
idea.
bigger?
Let's leave.
Why don't we just go? Yeah, I'm sorry. I just saw
That
that.
was
and
absolutely
I saw it, and I was like, I have to break it. You know, I might be a podcast host, but I'm also H&N, Herald News Network at heart, so I'm used to groundbreaking news.
H&N
H&N got
years ago.
bankrupt a couple years ago. We'll get it off the ground someday, but
Yeah, we're done with that.
Oh, boy.
being a meatballologist is a lot harder than it looks, folks.
believe
But
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very hard. Anyway, I think we're ready to
Okay.
start wrapping this bad boy up. Dylan,
Yes.
what is your hot topic of the week? And I swear to you, if you say Landman for a third week, I will tickle you until you fart.
This would be the
It
fourth
would've
week,
been the fourth
actually.
week.
Oh, if you say
And,
Landman for
I
the
will not.
Yeah,
I have
don't.
something else. I have something else.
Better, you better.
I won't say it. You brought it up. The new episode is really good. I'll say that. But that's not.
That's okay. No. Okay, wait. No tickling yet. Keep your fingers off of him.
I mean, you brought that
My
up on
topic
yourself.
is the new movie on Netflix, Carry On.
Yes, I can't wait to watch that movie. Sorry.
It is
Never heard of it.
so good. I watched it last night.
I can't.
That
wait,
is an
dude.
amazing movie. They did an
Ugh.
excellent job with that.
Yeah, when
What
when,
is
when,
it
Good
about?
they
performances all around.
when they dropped the trailer for it and I watched, I was hooked the second they dropped the
Yeah,
trailer.
Dude, it's
so.
so good. Harold, to answer your question, it's these dudes trying to sneak a bomb onto a plane, and to do it, they have to blackmail this man, a TSA agent, by telling him they'll kill his girlfriend. Untagged. And it is so good. Definitely worth the watch.
Yeah, it just looks so good. Looks so good.
It is.
Dylan with the
You will
movie.
definitely like it, Andrew. I know you will.
Dylan with the
Oh, I
movie
know I
TV
will.
show plugs the past couple of weeks. He might be our director for when we drop the Jerkle Circ podcast movie.
Hey man, you want music? I'll give you music too.
What would we if we made a movie? Would it be a
Yeah,
Christmas
don't let
movie?
Harold
or
do
no?
music.
Oh fuck you! Come on, man. That's a low blow. Okay, would you rather me do music or movies? Your choice.
Neither fucking one of them.
Ooh, he doesn't. He doesn't know
That's his hot
movies either.
topic.
Andrew, what do you
Preferably none.
what do you have for your hot topic of the week?
It's a little bit of a two-parter. I mentioned it earlier, but I'm excited for the first of the 12 team college football playoff bracket. I'm excited for those games, and so my wife and I have been watching Cross, which is Alex Cross, on Amazon Prime, and it is so good, and I'm so happy that they started the series because there's so many books, and to me you can just they go off of the books, which is really cool. And there's so much material that you can work with. But this series has been just amazing so far. Absolutely loving it.
Cross applesauce. Andrew,
Yes.
how are you feeling? I guess this is a little late into the podcast to be asking this, but how do you feel now that the Lions got all beat up? You think Packers got a chance?
A chance at what?
The division?
I mean, it would take a lot. I think the Vikings would have to lose at least. We would have to win out for sure. And then I think the Lions and Vikings play each other. So that kind of makes it weird. They both would have, like, one team would have to lose either all out or 2 of their 3. I don't know how that gets, but, like, I mean, is there a chance? Yeah, but it's slight, especially I think the Lions would definitely have to lose out and the Packers would have to win out because the Lions have beat the Packers twice.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think there's a realistic chance of them, but I mean, they'll definitely make the playoffs. So, yeah.
Yeah, go Pack, go. Jared Bear, what is
That's me.
your hot topic of the week?
I mean, I don't have much for hot topics other than this time of year. Well, most times of the years, I hate people driving on the road. They're all fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even the small towns we're in or the big towns you go to, they are terrible. And then you just throw a little dust in the snow on the ground, it makes it 130 times worse.
Yep.
Because apparently you grow up in the state, but you can't remember how to drive in snow ever.
Nope.
Hey, 1 to 3 inches tomorrow.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Hey, at least we might get a white Christmas.
You're right, Harold. That is a lot.
That is
Yeah,
a
it
lot.
is.
It is a lot. You know what? I think
Underestimate
all of
3
us.
inches,
That's a lot.
buddy.
Yeah, I think
That's
all of
a
us
lot.
agree here.
Jeez.
Yep.
I think
Other than that,
I don't think I can make it to work.
Some might.
I didn't hear a
Don't
word
be,
you
don't
just
be,
said.
Doctor, Mr. Roboto, Tomo. What were you saying,
Oh,
Dylan?
God.
My bad. My bad.
You are bad.
I was saying that might be a little bit too much.
Yeah, it could be
Yeah.
a little overkill, maybe, you know? Maybe like a
Oh,
half an
maybe.
inch to an inch is just enough.
A solid
Hey, Jared
TikTok
Jared
would
was
do
gonna
the
say
job.
something
Sounds
else.
perfect.
Yeah, what were we going to say, Jaybird?
No, I'm just gonna say because I got
Sorry.
yelled at for not saying it yet. I am just so excited this weekend to play Call of Duty with my Uncle Hank.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got to get Warzone
Yep.
installed. Make sure you download that.
Yeah, you gotta play some Warzone. I'm
Yeah.
almost done grinding all the weapons and zombies, so.
Hooray.
Coming from 4 guys here and only 1 plays COD.
Copy paste.
Oh,
copy,
1.5.
paste, copy paste.
Yeah, I mean, I
Used to play
can't
it a
argue that.
lot.
I can't argue that.
Dude, 2019, so good. Then everything.
I think
went downhill.
Warzone, I said it earlier, Warzone is the greatest and the worst thing to ever happen to Call of Duty because
It really
it gave them
is.
so much money, but it showed them, like, if we just do this and just keep, like, milking it like a cow,
We can just
I don't
cheap
care
out on
if it looks
everything.
like a bean post. We're going to still milk it until it's down and dead.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a good job at it.
You
Oh yeah, they're killing it.
They're
They
killing
do what
that
every
cow.
other game does, though. They find what works and keep going with it.
I
Yep.
gotta, my hot topic of the
Yeah.
week. I gotta give a shout out to MLB The Show.
you.
Compared to all the other sports game I play, I used to play a boatload of 2K. I was actually a pretty comp guy back on the old NBA 2K19, 2K20. Garbage. It used to be a lot better. Now it's just slop. Madden's absolutely disgusting. College football plays a lot better. It still has a lot of the same issues as Madden, where it's very cheesy, but it plays a little bit smoother. MLB The Show, I notice, is the best in terms of not feeling like, well, I gotta whip out my mommy's credit card to win the game. And I'm looking forward to MLB The Show 25 next year when me and Jared
Yes,
and
sir.
maybe we can con someone else to get it, can start playing that and running up the leaderboards and getting banned for how good we are.
Oh, no ban. We're just that damn good.
We're just that damn good. But yeah, unless anyone else has got something else they want to say, I think we're ready to close the curtain out.
Yeah, I'm ready for all that Christmas food this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Christmas food.
I think we should maybe mention to our audience that probably will not be an episode next week, just because of it lands on Christmas,
Right.
unless we happen to record before or after. But so there may not be an episode next week. I don't know if there's going to be an episode the week following, but I guess that is. We'll kind of talk and. So we might
If
be on a
we-
2-week.
Worst case, I think what we're gonna do, I don't know, we're gonna have to discuss it, obviously. No matter what, I think I want to do a late episode maybe next week for Christmas on Thursday. But the week after, there is going to be an episode, and if people can't make it, that's perfectly fine. If I have to say, if it's just me on the pod, I will talk about my favorite movies and music, and
That's
it
a
will
short
be
list.
5 minutes, and then I'm going to be yammering for the rest of it. So,
If you're talking about your best music, you might as well
Unlike-
just turn the thing off.
Acorn.
Yeah.
Music.
Gotta make
Music.
sure. We just gotta make sure for next week, if we're doing a late one, that everybody's schedule lines up.
Yeah, we got a
But
busy
we'll,
schedule because we got
We'll
Dylan's
discuss
about.
Holidays
it
are busy.
further.
Dylan's having a
Right.
tryout with the Dodgers here.
Nobody
He's
wants to hear this.
playing with his buddy Shohei. Andrew's about to go shoot a movie, and me and Jared are about to go do some questionable work for $1 billion. So we're
Yes,
gonna be
sir.
pretty busy next week. But yeah,
Retirement.
retirement money. So
Mm-hmm.
this
Harold, where can our audience find us?
the Jerk Circle podcast. Where can you listen to it? Well, wherever you want to listen to it, buddy. If you want to listen to it on YouTube, we got it there. You want to listen to it on Spotify? We got it there. You want to listen to it on Podcast Apple? We got it there. You want to listen to it on your smart fridge? Hey, you got a smart fridge, good for you. You can listen to it on there. And honestly, if you just said, hey, Harold, I just want to listen to it on my computer, no Wi-Fi, nothing, just give me the file, I might just do that for you too. Although you're weird. You need help. Go do something.
Yeah,
But
why not?
you can listen to it anywhere imaginable. If you close your eyes and your ears and imagine it, you can hear it a little bit. That's what I do. But
Uh-huh.
anywhere, everywhere, that is the Jerk Circle motto. We do it where we want, when we want, how we want. But this is going to be the end of the Jerk Circle show. I hope you boys have a
Indeed.
holly jolly Christmas. If we have a late or no episode, we will be sure to let y'all know. And if we do have a late episode, then keep an eye out Thursday night.
Yes, keep a lookout, and Merry Christmas to our audience.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yep.
Yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Toyotathon.
Celebrate.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Toyotathon's an
Merry
important
Christmas.
holiday for some of us. Mainly
Harold, just say
Packer
Merry
fans.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.